when it came to the song choices to put in the Christmas film, that seems like the dream job. By the way, like you're getting
Yeah.
paid to pick Christmas songs. But with two questions, uh, when you pick the Christmas songs for something like Christmas Vacation, do you try to be unique, or do you think, oh, we'll just go with the classics? And
No.
the other question is, why
Yeah.
is the song Christmas Vacation? It was never released. Like you can't buy it anywhere. You
Well,
have to.
that movie, that the song was written for the movie, for the credits. Prince, little known fact, Prince produced it. Um, yeah. He was at Warner's, and I'm trying to remember who made the intro. Anyway, long story, but the song was commissioned, written, and recorded. In that way. The other songs were a deep dive for me and putting a lot of stuff against the film, seeing what works and what doesn't.
You have blown my mind with that Prince thing.
Yeah,
I'm a,
I'm recalling Gary. Try to remember the head of music there. I think Mavis Staples sang it, and it's fuzzy now, but it's true. It was never released, and that may have to do with rights and all of that stuff. Going back and how the deal was constructed. In other words, we'll write it for the movie, but we don't want you to release it, and it may eventually get released. You never know these things how long they go. The funny thing about that song and there is a funny story to to how I got the whole opening done. The studio did not want me to do a animated opening. I wanted to do an animated opening because I wanted to set the tone that we are watching, in fact, a cartoon, right? Like, I want to say this is a fantasy, it's a fable. This is not a neo-realist movie. But they said, it's expensive to do a full-on kind of classic animation in that style. And so I said, well, okay, no problem. And I made a opening credit sequence that looked like a 1960s French art film. So it was black screen with white type that was kind of fluttery, like it was 16 millimeter old print. And the music and all the credits were in French, réalisateur, and etc. Right? Produit, and the music was a really obscure Jamaican musician singing "Santa Claus is Coming to Town," and he sounded like he was singing without teeth. Very mumbly. And then I said, I'm thrilled, we're going to have this art thing, and then we're going to go into Christmas, the movie. So it's kind of an inside joke. It looks like a French art film with a weird soundtrack. They took one look at it and they went like, what do you want for animation? How do you want to do the music? So that's how that came about.